Another astronomy talk for my listeners. You're not gonna hear this stuff anywhere on the internet. I guarantee it. It's all coming from me. Not stealing this idea from anybody. But we have to promote Earth now. Neil deGrasse Tyson is his name. He demoted Pluto from He demoted Pluto from planetary status to dwarf planet status, I believe that was, along with another larger committee, I guess you could say. But it's irrelevant to stellar metamorphosis because I'm promoting Earth. You're getting to upgrade Earth. Good job. You're being promoted to star because that's what you are, a star. Oh yes. So is Jupiter, so is Saturn, Neptune, Uranus. Everybody gets a promotion. It's about time we understood what exactly we're standing on. Okay? It's not just a bunch of random rocks that just clump together in outer space from gravity. That's ridiculous. The entire thing is differentiated. It has water, oceans. Oceans! If it were just rocks that just clump together in outer space, why are there oceans? Why is there an atmosphere? Why isn't it just a bunch of rocks that just clump together? I mean, clearly, the astronomers and astrophysicists of this star have seriously screwed up. Bad. They suffer from dumb. Dumb. D-U-M-B. Okay? Those people have no idea what they're doing. At all. But anyways, here we are on Earth, which is a black dwarf star, floating about in outer space, and we don't even realize it. At least, my listeners understand what they're actually standing on. I mean, look how freaking incredible all of this is. Look. I'm sitting by the river right now. Look at that. There's no way. There's no way this is just a bunch of rocks that just clump together because of gravity. No way. This thing is incredible that we're standing on. There's life on this thing. Where'd all the energy come from to form life? It just randomly appeared because of gravity? Come on, no. Life is a dissipative event inside of the atmosphere of the star. So as the star cools and dies, what happens is all the elements combine into molecules, and all that energy of gravitational collapse, yes, I guess a little gravity does have a part of it, all the energy of gravitational collapse drives a lot of those chemical synthesis reactions. And life forms as a result of that. And mind you, all the chemicals that we're standing on now are ignored by astrophysicists because they're not interested in rocks and minerals. They think that's just geology. This is for the dirt people who study dirt. No, no, no. When you pick up a rock, you're picking up a piece of a star that's very, very, very old. You can't touch the sun. Mind you, it's plasma, it's ionized. But you can touch the star. So it brings a whole new meaning when we actually give definition to objects with what's actually happened to them. What I mean by that is that saying reach for the stars, you're already touching one. All you have to do is put your hand down on the ground and touch it. That's basically what it means to be humble, really. Is instead of trying to put your mind up into the stars and, oh, you gotta reach for the stars. No, the star is already here. You just have to realize that it's already here. It's always been here. It's always been right underneath your nose. So the haughty nature and the arrogant nature of a lot of scientists these days that work inside of large groups, they're just clueless. I guess they get paid to do what they do, to just manage the astronomy projects and to get the grants and to play the to play the, oh, look what I do for a living, you know, card. But to genuinely understand what all this is doesn't take many, many years of schooling. It just takes originality. It takes creativity, which is, you know, the same thing, I guess. It takes lateral thinking, meaning you combine rational thought with creativity and you mix them together. And overall, it takes a large heaping of common sense. Astronomers like to say, oh, well, those are the stars up there, and then this is just a big rock. No. This is an ancient dying star. It's very, very, very old. It's over 3.5 billion years old. Why is it so old? That's another question I was wondering. It's like, if it just clumped together because of gravity, why isn't it just 100,000 years old? Why isn't it 10,000 years old? Okay? Why isn't it, oh no, 6,000 years old? Why 3.5 billion years? That's because that's how long it's taken for this thing to form its crust. To form in that amount of time. That's why it's that old. That's how long it takes for a star to evolve and form a crust. 3.5 billion plus years. Okay? Now, in this theory, the crust is one of the last things to form, which means those internal components of this star, the core, and I know some of my listeners, they don't like me talking about that, but yes, it does have a core in this theory. I'm not working on hollow earth theory. I'm working on stellar metamorphosis. It has a core, meaning if you're to build a crust, it's really old, you had to have started with the internal parts first and worked your way outwards. Think of a pearl being layered in an oyster. I think I made this talk long enough. Basically, I want to promote Earth to the status of star, as well as all the other planets, because that's what they really are. They're not just a bunch of gaseous, rocky bodies floating about a real star. No, the sun is a young star. Alrighty, I think this sums it up. Today is March. What's that? 15th? March 15th? No, Friday 13th. Today is March the 14th, 2015. Alright, take it easy.